idea of me saying like, okay, now it's time to take this serious. Now it's time to mature. Now it's time to get ready to go to the big leagues because I'm gonna be on my own. I'm have some money. I was preparing myself to like learn how to be a pro. Like learn how to be a pro, do things the right way, do your job. Do your assignment. It's been a journey, man. Just being from Louisiana, kid, having a chance to play out his dream at LSU, and to actually now being able to play with the Saints. I mean, that don't really come around often. That 3-level cycle, high school, college, and now NFL in Louisiana. Like, that don't happen at all. Like, God did that for a reason. Like, that just don't happen. That's a gift from him above. No matter how much money you got. I'm a big man. If I walk in today and I was choosing to be an asshole to you, to your crew, like, how do you make someone feel? Treat people with respect, treat people with love, happiness, and come back to the respect thing. Respect is earned, not given. You got to earn it, man.
Guys, this week I'm excited to bring y'all Davon Godchaux. He's New Orleans Saint.
Yep.
The man's from Louisiana. He's getting into the equine industry. Yes, and man just bought a ranch down here in Texas.
Yep.
So how you been doing, Davon?
I've been doing great, man. Fresh off of we just finished mini camp. So fresh off of that, got a little break, I think exactly 40 to 39 days before we ramp back up. July 28th to get this season going. This is my 10th season in the NFL. As you mentioned, I'm also have some horses in the horse business. I got a ranch in Grandview. It's all kind of coming together for me, so I'm just excited about it, taking it one step at a time, doing my due diligence, and just kind of like just taking it, like I say, one step.
Man, that's awesome.
Yep.
So, and you got a family, married, got some kids? Married,
got 4 kids, got Capri, Callie, Cassie, and Davon, my oldest. He's 10 years old, and they was at the ranch last week, and they love being around horses. So I mean, it's gonna be. I'll probably be burning a lot more.
You're in.
I got to slow down.
You're in.
I'm all in. I'm all in. My family love horses. My wife love horses. Oh, they love being around them. Like for me, it's very therapeutic to be around them. So it's special, man. It's special to see, some of your hard work pay off, and just to kind of like reward yourself. And then, when it turns into a business, when these horses start winning, and and you have to stand some of them at these 4-6s of Valley Equine or something like that, or maybe at my ranch, but it's definitely been a pleasure just being in it so far.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So I want to take it back. You grew up there in Louisiana.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up as a kid? Was it always sports and football?
Man, just rough. I mean, just always playing in the street. Just always been sports for me. Always been sports for me. Just playing in the middle of the street, rough. Playing in the pickup field back at home. It was exciting just being a kid and just always knowing that people figured that I have a chance. Because I always you always was the biggest kid. I was majority of the time the biggest kid. Some kids was bigger than me, but for the most part was the biggest kid. And people had the idea, oh, he got a chance to do something special. Not really pro, but got a chance to go to college. So and then from college it went to got a chance to go to the big leagues. So but it was great, man. It was it was great. I mean, I love doing it. I would never change it. The way I grew up, the way my mom raised me, and I mean, it was amazing. I mean, we definitely, like I got brothers, and we definitely got after each other for sure.
Right,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what was it like whenever you got that opportunity to play for LSU in Tiger Stadium? And
100 and what? I think it's 112,000 now.
When
I was there, it was about 102. It was amazing, man. Just hearing a bunch of Cajun Louisiana people drunk, yelling your name, and just exciting for the LSU Tigers.
Huge football state.
Huge football state. So it was exciting. I wouldn't trade that for nothing. I mean, Tiger Stadium is hands down the best stadium that I played at. You got a lot of great stadiums in the SEC, but I mean, Tiger Stadium is bar none, man. It's definitely an experience, and the Death Valley at night is a real thing.
Absolutely,
it's a real thing.
It's a real deal.
And I think they started this year. I think last year they started bringing Mike the Tiger back out, like around the stadium, So that'd be interesting to see this year if they bring him out this year with Lane Kiffin being there. Man, it's everything that people talk about plus more.
That's
so
cool.
I'm probably going to have a chance to go back this year to the first game of the season when they play Clemson, and hopefully I have a chance to go back and watch them. But it's electric.
So after college, obviously you had a great college career. What was it like whenever you did get drafted? I mean, was that something in the plans? Was it something that you ever thought was possible, or when did that become a reality?
Absolutely. I mean, really, when I got to college and I figured out that I had a good chance of, probably like sophomore year, I had a good chance of going pro. It was like an idea of me saying like, okay, now it's time to take this serious. Now it's time to mature. Now it's time to get ready to go to the big leagues because I'm gonna be on my own. I'm have some money, and it's time to mature. So I was preparing myself. I think exiting my sophomore year, going into my junior year, I was preparing myself to like learn how to be a pro. Like learn how to be a pro, do things the right way, do your job. Do your assignment. And it kind of like when I feel like I had the opportunity to do it, it was like the mid of my junior year. I was talking to my D-line coach. I was talking to the head coach at the time, Coach Ed Ogeron. And I was like, I'm thinking about, it was like towards the end of the season, like I'm thinking about going pro. Like I had it made up in my mind that I was going pro because I feel like my technique, my maturity had advanced. Being around Coach Pete Jenkins, being around Coach Ed Ogeron, I feel like my technique had advanced. And I was like, I told my family, I'm like, I'm gonna go pro. Like, because I had a crystal ball that I could have came back and probably went first round, but it's like, no injuries. I can't guarantee that I won't come back and get hurt.
Absolutely.
So my junior year, I had a pretty good season. I think I had 7.5 sacks,
yes,
6.5 sacks, like 50, 60 plus tackles, and I was like, I'm gone. Like I'm taking my chance.
Opportunity.
While I'm hot now, I'm taking my chance, and I got drafted by the Miami Dolphins. Spent 4 years there. Had a chance to go back. Coach Brian Flores kind of told me like we would love to have you back, but we probably can't afford you. So Belichick offered me a better deal. Went to New England for 4 years.
How was that?
Oh, I love Bill Belichick. Bill can do no wrong in my eyes. He's my guy. I mean, taught me the game, taught me a lot. Had a great staff when I was there. I kind of feel like, they was rebuilding when they drafted Drake May.
Yes, sir.
So I kind of was like, let me kind of ask for a trade, kind of like try to see if I can go somewhere to a contender. Because I feel like we had a losing season that year. We drafted Drake, and I feel like we was kind of rebuilding. So I was like, I'm in year 8. I really don't have much. I can get hurt tomorrow. I don't have much time. So
absolutely.
I went to New Orleans. My agent said New Orleans really wants you. When back home, Louisiana, went to New Orleans. Easier division. I'm not saying any division in football is easy, but easier division when you look at like the success of the division.
Yes,
Tampa,
sir.
Atlanta, Carolina, and you got New Orleans. So I mean, I'm like, this is a division that the Saints can win. If we take care of business, and we still had a chance of winning last year, going,
absolutely,
not having the best season, so that kind of played in my factor of going into New Orleans.
So, what was it like for family and friends to hear you were coming back home?
I think my first year I got a suite. I got a suite at the stadium. And it was just, it was chaos. But I mean, it was great having my family come to every game. People who probably never been to an NFL game, having them
got to go
to get a chance.
You
to
made
come.
that dream come true.
Having them get a chance to come, so it was very exciting. Look forward to doing it year 2. Having family come to the games and stuff like that. I know we got a game in Paris this year, so that should be a very interesting one against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I mean, that should be the first NFL game in Paris, actually. So that should be a good one for sure.
I bet you're excited about that.
Absolutely. I love going to Paris. I mean, playing an NFL game in Paris, just another excuse for me to go to Paris.
Yeah, exactly. I bet your wife's pumped about that.
Just another excuse. Yeah, the kids, my wife, just another excuse for me to go to Paris. I mean, just another excuse.
Oh, that's so awesome. Sure. So what's it like going from high school ball to now college? I mean, obviously, college was probably a great jump starter for the pros, but what's it like? I mean,
high school, I always knew that I wanted to go to LSU. I didn't commit right away, I think, when they offered me, but they kind of already knew that he's one of, I was waiting on that offer all my life, so right. Every time we drive across the bridge going to Baton Rouge, I'll look at Tiger Stadium. So, I always knew that I wanted to go to LSU. So it was kind of like, you gave me an offer, I'm coming in. I ain't got to tell you I'm coming, but I'm coming. And LSU, I tore my ACL my senior year of high school, first game of the season against East Ascension, and LSU stuck by my side, man. They stuck by my side. They Les Miles held my offer, so I was forever indebted to them, committed to them that I was coming there. So
absolutely,
that was kind of like a sign of me telling them that you stick by me, I'm gonna stick by you. Like I'm
absolutely, I'm gonna give you my all.
And I'm 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I always dreamed coming here. Looked at guys like Glenn Dorsey, Marcus Spears, all the greats. So I'm like,
Marcus Spears
I'm coming here. Like, this is no brainer. I'm coming here. So it kind of played out like that, and like the rest is history. I mean, it worked out for me. 10 years in NFL. Still doing it at a high level. So yeah, I'm excited.
That's awesome.
I'm excited.
So where do you go from here? Like, what's y'all's season looking like now? Y'all just got through with camp.
Just got through with OTAs.
Where do y'all do that at?
New Orleans. So
New Orleans?
New Orleans. And then we report back on July 28th. We go back for training camp. Then that's really, once we go back, like, we're in it.
Yeah.
We may have like a little break before the first game, like a couple days, but like we're in it. And yeah, I mean, we do that. I think we're going to spend some training camp in Louisiana, and we're going to spend some in LA. I think we're going to joint practice against the Rams and the Cowboys in California, because the Cowboys, they practice in California for training camp.
Yes, sir.
I think we play a preseason game down here in Dallas this year. So I mean, that should be very exciting.
I'm gonna have to hit that up for sure.
Very excited.
That'll be sweet.
Very exciting. So yeah, I mean, we got a lot going this training camp. I'm excited for it, to see where our team goes from here. It's a lot of great competition we're gonna have. I think we got a scrimmage, a joint practice also before we go to California against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So we got 3 joint practices: the Jaguars, the Cowboys, and the Rams in LA. So it's going to tell us a lot about our team early on, like what are we made of. But
Right.
I think the writing is on the wall for us. I mean, we got a lot of upside, but the upside is nothing that we don't put it together. We got a lot of pieces that we like on the team, a lot of guys that can play offense and defense, and we got some go-getters on special teams. So I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about this season. It's a great opportunity for us to take advantage of this season, and we gotta do it. All 11 when they're on the field, we gotta do it as 11.
Man, that's exciting. Yep. You get me pumped up for it.
I can't wait.
So what's it like now at LSU, in Louisiana, being home? Do you have any friends playing on the team that you were friends with before, or are you kind of just now meeting these guys?
I got a friend, Anthony Jennings. He was in New England with me. Me and him pretty close with each other. He's with the Saints now. But when I got to the Saints, I don't really think I had nobody who I really knew like that. We had a running back who was with us, Clyde Letworth-Hilaire, played at LSU, but he's younger than me. He was there, so I knew of him. Had another guy, Foster Moreau, played at LSU. I played a little bit of him with LSU. Younger guy, I knew him, but all those guys are going now. But I mean, it's kind of like a new start, kind of like a clean start. Yeah, I had my guy Anthony come from New England. He came down to the Saints, and yeah, I mean, we're pretty close. But now this is my second year, so I know all the guys on the team also too.
Right.
So it's kind of like I'm comfortable. Like I know guys who's been on the team with me last year. So
my man Steve Duhon, good friend of mine, I was telling you about earlier. He played for LSU, and obviously he's a big Saints fan. Yeah. He is Louisiana, man. Yeah. You talk about a coon ass.
Is he born?
He's a coon ass.
Is he born and raised from Louisiana?
Oh man, yeah.
What part he from?
I don't know. I think somewhere down around Lafayette.
You say he's a coon ass.
Yeah, and I'm talking. He loves football. Well, I told him you were coming on, and he was like, "Bub, listen, ain't nobody coming through that line with the ball in their hands." He said Davon gonna get them.
Yeah, it's been amazing, man. My journey, and just talking like all LSU guys know each other. Like whether we physically met each other, we know of somebody. Like I know Steve, he was a little back in the day, but I mean, if I ask somebody right now LSU about Steve, like they gonna know who Steve is.
Yes,
like
sir.
All the Tigers sick with each other. It's been a blessing, man. It's been a blessing.
Yeah, it's like a big family.
Oh, it's like a big fraternity for sure. All the guys know each other. We bleed purple. If you cut us right now, we bleed purple and gold. I promise you. We might have a little red in there, but we gonna bleed purple and gold.
I like that.
So it's been a journey, man. Just being from Louisiana, kid, having a chance to play out his dream at LSU, and to actually now being able to play with the Saints. I mean, that don't really come around often.
Right.
That that 3-level cycle, high school, college, and now NFL in Louisiana. Like that don't happen at all. Like God did that for a reason. Like that just don't happen. That's a gift from him above. So I mean, you thank him for that. I'm happy to be back in Louisiana. I'm happy to compete at the highest level in the NFC South. I think our division, NFC South, and it's just another opportunity for you to to do something amazing. To do, the Saints haven't won since really Drew Brees left. So it's an opportunity for us to do something amazing as a
bring
team,
it back
as
home.
11 to bring it back home. Like why not us? We gotta, we match up with anybody. And I'm excited to get to training camp and to do these joint practices against these others great teams that we're going to go against, and it's going to tell us a lot.
Absolutely,
it's going to tell us a lot before we start the regular season, like who we are as a team and what do we need to work on going into the season to get ready for Detroit. Second week of September. That's because we open up with them.
The Lions. I got a couple
Detroit,
buddies that are Lions fans. I hope y'all beat the brakes off.
Real physical team. Big fan of Dan Campbell, the way he run his organization.
He is a cool dude.
Big fan of him. They're a tough football team, but hey, we also tough too. So let's
get it on.
Let's put two tough teams with each other and see what he get. I like us, So, but the Lions are a very good organization. They, Dan Campbell have turned that organization around and had a couple good chances to go to the Super Bowl. And I'm pretty sure they're fired up this year to have another chance to try to get to the Super Bowl also. So it's going to be two teams, and early on in the season, you really don't have much film on about it. You can go last year and watch the last year film, but they've been
grinding too. Yeah,
different players, So it's really going to come down to execution. It's going to come down to fundamentals, because it's starting off early in the season. The teams that win are the teams that are technique sound, not going to make mistakes, because a lot of teams are going to be fresh. They're going to make mistakes.
Yes.
The teams who don't beat themselves early on in the season are going to be the teams that win. And then you're going to start, week 7, week 8, you're going to start having film on people. So you're going to start studying people a lot more. But early on in the season, the teams that don't beat themselves are going to win the football games. I can guarantee you that.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's more. Bill Belichick always said this saying, and this is a true saying: more games in the NFL are lost than won. Davon, what do you mean by that? More teams lose the game than the team actually beat them. They lose the game by not doing the little things.
Right.
Whether that's, we got 8 false start penalties. I mean, like that's
uncalled for.
That's not them beating you. You beating yourself.
Right.
We got pre-snap penalties, like false start. We got, roughing the passers. We got just crazy stuff that you can avoid.
Yes, sir.
Like that, don't beat yourself. Make this team actually beat you.
Yes, sir.
Busted coverages, busted, running the wrong route or blocking the wrong guy. They're not beating you. You're beating yourself. So, the teams that can do that correct early on in the season are the teams that's going to come out on top. I guarantee you that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
you're getting fired up over it. You're getting kind of fired up.
I
can see it in your eyes.
You got me fired up. I love it. Well, I love the whole team aspect, because I think the performance horse world, that's kind of how we prepare for a show, is don't beat ourselves. Don't just keep it simple, play our game and work the horse we're on. So
absolutely.
I love team sports like that. And I love people like you that have gained so much, and now that you're at the top, you also give back a lot, like to your communities and big into giving to kids and being mentor. Talk a little bit about what you got going on with some of that. Man,
it's really just a gift, like I said, a gift from God. Me being able financially, and it's not all about the money. It's never about the money. Like, let's just get that straight. It's never about the money. It's always about the time. Like, the time to me invest in 3 to 4 hours to be with these kids, be around these kids, and just to express, like, hey, Davon, what do you do? Oh, I play in the NFL. How do you get there? Express to them like what it takes, because a dollar amount can't express that.
Absolutely.
A dollar amount can't express what it takes. You gotta really do it. It gotta come from here. It gotta come from the heart. So a dollar amount can never express that. So let's just get that correct. But it's just investing the time with these kids. A lot of these kids are, single family households, probably don't even know where their next meal coming from. So
exactly.
a lot of these kids, black, white, don't even matter the color.
Absolutely.
So a lot of these kids don't even know like where their next meal is coming from. So just to see a role model in the community, somebody who did it, somebody who was in the same streets they was in, who did it, who made it, it gives those kids positive energy. It gives those kids like,
some hope.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I can do something. Doesn't mean you got to be an NFL player. Doesn't mean you got to be a baseball or a basketball. You can be a performance horse guy who's successful at what he does. You can be a doctor. You can be a lawyer. Doesn't mean because you didn't make it to the NFL, I'm not successful. It just means my career took off in another direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am an NFL player. I'm a professional. I've been in the league on 10 years. I'm pivoting to the Western industry. You know, so it doesn't mean that you can't do multiple things and that you won't be successful. It's just that you just did it. You just took a different route. That's all it means.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't mean that you failed. You just took a different route. God just pivoted you in a different direction. That's all that matters. And he giving you the keys to be successful at that particular thing that he wants you to do. So, I mean, it just give these kids, man, and a lot of these kids, you know, I mean, Plaquemine, where I'm from, it's a country. So a lot of these kids, you know, give these kids like hope to do something else other than football. I mean, you know, it's a lot of things you can do, man. It's just, you know, with hard work, I always believe, and I always would say, with hard work, dedication, consistency, you can do anything. Respecting people, you can do anything. Because, I mean, no matter how much money you have in the world, if you're an asshole, you're an asshole.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you always, you know, yeah, sometimes do I feel like I got to be an asshole, I got to jump somebody? Yeah. I mean, you know, probably so. It's coming from a place of love. I'm not coming to be a dick about it. I'm giving you positive criticism.
Right.
And if you can't accept that, then you probably won't be successful in nothing, because places where I'm at, it's going to be some positive criticism. Hey, you know, Cody, I think you rode that horse like shit today.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just being honest. I think that wasn't your best run today.
Exactly.
Devon, you didn't play your best game today. Like, you didn't play better. We need the best from you. We need you to be consistent. I think you look like shit on the field today. I think you didn't look like the Devon that we know. So we need to be better. We need to
hold yourselves accountable.
We need to practice better. We need to do better on Sundays. You know, so it's not being negative. Because if you're telling me that I did good when I know I did bad, then I know you're not a real person.
Yeah, you're like, wait a second. I'm here to get better.
You're just a yes man. I don't need yes men. So, I mean, if you're telling me that, hey, I think you did. I think you played amazing. That's why I never try to like read the text after the games when people, like when I know I didn't do my best, I could have did better. People are like, oh man, you did good. The team just need to be better. Nah, I need to be better.
I need to step up.
I need to be better. Like, that's how I know you don't know. And I probably won't even respond to you. Because I need to be better. Like, we all need to be better, yeah, but I need to play better too. So, I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, just kind of like the mindset, just kind of like the, you know, like we was talking about the kids. Like, man, those kids, like, you know, those kids, time with those kids mean everything. Those kids ask a bunch of questions, which I don't mind, you know. I mean, time is everything. You know, like I said, no dollar amount could reflect that for sure.
Absolutely. Well, and two, that's probably the difference between that lower level and the level you're at.
Yep.
I know it is, as far as being a professional horse trainer, you have to hold yourself accountable to, like you said, like, did I give it my all today? Mm-hmm. Or did I suck somewhere today?
Yep.
And so I love that you guys think like that too, because
man, you gotta be positive and you gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Honesty hurts a lot.
Yes.
You know, like, honesty hurts a lot. I mean, but the truth is need to be said. That's how you move forward. Telling the truth about it, taking accountability, and moving forward.
Yep.
That's all you can ask.
So I got to ask, you brought up talking about God a while ago. I love you bringing that up. So obviously,
I don't go to church every Sundays.
Hey,
so,
that's okay.
I don't go to church when I'm off on Sundays a lot of times, but I know that it is a high power above for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, that's awesome. So let's talk a little bit about the equine industry now.
Let's do it.
You got to go to the Kentucky Derby with one of my great friends, Austin Shepard.
Oh, I seen Big A, really good guy. Really
hanging out with Big A.
Man, I saw you know, Taylor invited me to the Derby. Him and his wife invited me and my wife, and Big A was there. And I didn't know, like, I heard of Big A. I heard of how great he is, and you know, but I never met him. So when I got to the house, and you know, I meet Taylor. My wife meets Taylor for the first time, I think, and Big A's there, and he's like, Austin, and he said, Austin Shepard. I'm like, oh, Austin Shepard, like, you're Austin Shepard. And that's when it like kind of like took off, man. The nicest guy.
They are great people.
Him and his wife, the nicest people. Man, Austin, he's just, you know, Also, like, he could play some football himself. I'm like, also, he plays some ball, and he's the biggest New Orleans Saints fan, too. He's a big Roll Tide Alabama fan.
Big Alabama fan.
But he's also a big New Orleans Saints fan.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, we kind of hit it off there, too. I mean, I think he's going to come down to a game this year, a game or two this year.
I bet he does.
In New Orleans. His son is a big Saints fan, too.
Yeah,
so,
Cade.
Yeah, Cade. So, it's kind of like, man, it's the nicest guy, man. The nicest, good people. Very humble guy. I wouldn't even know who he was if he wouldn't have said his name because he's that humble. Like, he's very doesn't brag on himself. Like, he's very humble.
Very much so.
I mean, and like, that's how it's supposed to be. It's a lot of guys in the industry. Like, I had a chance to meet, before I met Austin, I met Wes Gallion. Great guy, great family. Spend time at his ranch with his family. Just great people, man. And that's what it's all about. Like, I'm in it to be around great people.
Absolutely.
Of course, like, these people got to, they make their living with horses and stuff like that, but I'm in it for great people. Like, I'm just, like, whether I never bring a horse to you today or tomorrow, like, if you're a great person, like, that's just gonna make me more attractive to you.
100%.
Like, just being around great people. And I had a chance to meet, Austin when I was at the Derby, and he was such a great guy, man. He was everything, everybody said about him. He was such a great guy. I didn't have a complaint to say about him when I left. He was, all of the above. I would say that.
That's so cool.
Sure. Yeah.
So, and then you have some reining horses, I believe now, right? With Casey Deary.
I got two with Casey, one with Matt, and
Matt Mills. Yep.
Yeah. I talked to Kate McCutcheon a couple times. Really great family. I mean, all these guys are. If you're not like, I tell people a lot of times, and I think I'm not saying it's ego, but it's like when people. A lot of people in this industry could be, you heard, could be kind of shady.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of people you just run away from. You just,
yes, sir.
Like, okay, you're great, but you're just not for me. And I tell people, like, when I first got in this industry, I'm like, I don't need horses. Like, I want to be in it, but I don't need.
Yeah, I want horses. I
don't need horses. Like, people, like, like, a lot of these people, they like, this is their living. Like, right. no disrespect to them, but like, they need this. Like, I don't need this shit. Like, I don't want to curse a lot, but I don't need this shit. So when you try to do janky business, then it's like, for me, before I put my hands on you, I'm going to leave.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
Either way it goes, if I put my hand, it won't be good.
It ain't going to be good.
It won't be good. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to exit myself, and I'm going to just distance myself from you because you're not a good person. And I'm sure you're in the position you're in right now because you're probably not a good person. Because if you was a good person, then people want to do business with you. Absolutely. So you're probably not a, so I mean, I do my research, and there's a lot of people that you're just like, nah, stay away from him. Like, stay away from that people. You don't want to be around them. And there's, I have learned that, I mean, and like, you're going to fail in this industry. I mean, it happens to the best of us. You're going to take some losses. It happens. It's the game that we play. Absolutely. You go to Vegas and put it all on black, you might lose. Yeah, it's not guaranteed.
It's going to hit red sometimes.
It's going to hit a miss. So I mean, it's just but we would hope that we would hit more times than we would miss. Right. That's just the name of the game. And then, like I said, when you start winning, that's when, for me, it becomes a business now. Yeah, there's no more of just a hobby. You got a horse that won 300,000-400,000. Like, it's a business now.
Now you
probably got people knocking on your door want some semen if he's a stud. And if he's a mare, you probably got some people want to buy some embryos. Yeah. So I mean, it's no more of a hobby. It's a business now because you got somebody. I mean,
you're in.
I want it. I mean, if I got a great stud, people gonna want some semen. If I got a great mare, they probably gonna want to buy some embryos. So I mean, it becomes a big business then. So I mean, it's just that's kind of like that's kind of the game we play.
So are you excited about that side of things?
I'm excited about it, but like a good stud is hard to find. And it's. I'd rather have a bunch of good mares and have zero studs because they're hard to deal with. They're hard to find.
A lot comes with owning a stud.
They're pain in the butt. And a good mare, like I got a stud, and I'm selling his semen for $5,000. I got a mare, and she's won a lot of money and she's produced a lot. Probably selling her embryos on the cheap side, probably for $50,000-$60,000.
Absolutely.
Probably can get 100 to 200 out of. I know Billy Wolf with Showbiz King. I mean, you're probably getting an embryo for $200K out of him. I mean, exactly. So I mean, she's proven. She hasn't showed, but she's proven to have great babies. Yes. So I mean, it's just the game we play. So I mean, I'd rather have a lot of good mares than have the one good stud because studs are hard to deal with. But I mean, I appreciate them. Trust me. Don't let me tell you that I don't.
No, but I know what you mean.
Stud, but they're very hard to very hard to deal with. I'd rather have 4 or 5 good mares.
Absolutely.
That I can, have a good breeding program with. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So you got any shows that you're looking at going to?
I'm actually going to getting up early. Saturday I'm going to the Derby in OKC, the reigning.
Oh, yep, the reigning. Yes, sir.
We're going to see a couple guys. Go and see Matt.
Casey's rank. He's one of my favorite reigners. That family.
His wife, his kids.
They're the best, aren't they?
No, they're such a great family, such a humble family. And I go by him and I like watch him just ride and stuff like that. Just go and just mind my business, watch him ride. And I just love the way like he coaches his sons up. And just because
they're a great man,
just because they're his sons, like he still coach them hard. Like he still coach them up to be like, hey, I think this is what you need to do this better, And I have nothing bad. I mean, Casey came to my house and ate. My dad bought ate crawfish at my house. Casey, his wife, his 2 daughters came, and man, just such a great man, just such a great person, and he deserves all the success he's having. I mean, he's one of the best, if not the best. Papani's pretty. He's another GOAT. His son is coming up, Luca. Who's going to be really good.
Right.
I mean, he's already really good, but he's going to be really even more good. So just that whole, Cade is having a good start. He's still a young guy. Matt has had success, so it's just like all those guys are just good people to be around, good people to take knowledge from, kind of just listen to it, and just kind of just make your own decision. That's kind of what I do. I kind of take opinions and I kind of make my own decision, but I think that's important. I listen. Even if you tell me this person is batshit crazy, I'm gonna listen to him because you know why? I probably can get something from him that I can take with me and learn from.
Absolutely.
Like they always say, like people like, oh, this person is a crazy ass person, like whatever. Sometimes those are the people you might want to listen to. Sometimes,
yes, sir.
Like you might can take a little bit of what they're saying and add it to your game. Like maybe not the whole conversation. You probably can take a little bit and add something to your game. So I mean, I always try to hear people out. I'm always trying to hear people out, whether I take their advice or not. And I'm eventually, my decision is going to come from me. So it's not going to be from this person dictated your decision. No, I dictated my decision by taking all the information that I needed to take, and I made my own decision. Does that make sense? So
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just kind of like how I roll, how I operate. And man, like I say, I'm loving every bit of it. But like I said, it's people, and it's just like people everywhere. It's people it's agents, it's football agents, it's horse people, it's coaches that you just got to stay away from because they don't mean no good. And I'm not just trying to like say that,
but it's in every industry.
All horse people that's not good. I mean, it's not good people everywhere. It's like you say, it's in every industry. I mean, that's just the nature of the business, Right. So, and it's just like those people you just kind of want to stay away from because you kind of you don't want to attach your name to nothing bad. Because it's like okay, he like I had to. I mean, I don't want to talk about it, but I had to kind of like cut somebody off because it's almost like I feel like they was attached to something bad, and I had to like I don't want my name to be associated with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want you to be like, hey, Davon is associated with this because I'm trying to make a good name in this industry for myself. I don't want me to be attached to nobody who's I feel like is not a good person.
Absolutely,
and that's okay if you're not a good person. You're just not for me.
Exactly.
I'm not saying like your world is ending. And maybe I'm not for you, and that's okay. I might not be the person for you, and that's 100% okay. Like we're good, we shake hands, no hard feelings. We just move forward.
Yes,
and let's be men, let's be adults, and let's just move forward. There's no hard feelings. Like we don't have to mother F each other. Let's just move forward. Let's just be adults and move forward.
Well, and two, I love your outlook on it because I think more guys like you, and honestly, that's why we started this podcast really is to shine light on guys like y'all that come into our business and trainers, and because there are good people out here. And to me, you can be a light maybe for that person that's not a good person. They say, you know what, I'm gonna start being like Davon.
Yeah, I would just persuade, like, this is like I said, this is not nothing against anybody. I would just persuade to see, because you guys, have a lot of. I would just like for people to know like that are my skin color that it is great to be in the horse industry. I was telling Holly, my social media guy, I would like to see a lot of people more of color because it is a great industry. It is a great industry and is connecting with people like you, people like Taylor, like a lot of great people. Like it'll make you want to be in it. Like if you start off, I can see if you started off with somebody who probably burnt you and like it's probably
a bad taste in your mouth.
Hard to be a bad, and I feel like a lot of athletes, like like a lot of guys reaching out to me, like football guys, like, hey man, like even some basketball guys. Even I had a UFC guy reach out to me about horses, and it's like, hey man, like I want to get into it, like, and I just would. My talk to them is just, get it with a great person.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be the person to persuade you to this person, but just if you have questions, if you want to know about somebody, if I don't know, I can ask somebody who do know.
Yes,
so
sir.
If you want to get into it, like just ask. Like I'm always here to help. Like like I said, a simple conversation to make you for not making a bonehead decision buying a $200,000 horse is probably ain't worth shit. You know what?
Absolutely.
I want to help you. I tell people all the time. Somebody was telling me about a horse. Like, hey, spend this money. I'm like, bro, before I spend this money on a horse, I take this money and go put it in the SpaceX or stock market or something like that.
Yeah.
To 5-6x my money. Like I'm not about to. Like I'm just not wired that way. Like yeah. I mean, I know some people do it, and like you said, you still gotta like that 1% of the top tier horses. You still got to get into that 1%.
Yeah.
And doesn't mean if you're gonna spend
$2 million
on a
that
horse,
you're gonna get
doesn't mean you in that 1%. Just mean you somebody who spent $2 million. That's all that means. Doesn't mean your horse is gonna go to the finals.
That's a great way
all
to
it means
look at
is
it.
you just spent $2 million. That's all it means. So I just would persuade people to do their due diligence when it comes to horses, spending money on horses, and go with your gut. If you want to go spend that money on a horse, then hey man, great for you.
Yeah.
I know I ain't about to go spend it on a horse. Before I do that, like I said, I'll take it and go put it in the stock market and make all type of money, make it flip, and take my chances on that.
Yes, sir.
So I mean, it's just not how I'm built. I'm not built like that. I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't taught like that. And like, yeah, have I spent money on horses? Absolutely. But I'm not about to go spend $2 million on a horse. Like,
right.
I mean, it's for me. That just, I mean, and like I said, it's different tax brackets. So a lot of people, I like to say I'm in a good tax bracket, but it's people way above me.
Right.
So I mean, they maybe can afford to go spend $2 million on a horse.
Right.
Great for them, but I won't do it. So I mean, that's just where I'm at with it. But I mean, it's just it's such a blessing just to connect with people like yourself and other people, great people in this industry, and learn about them. You know, meet your family, meet my family, and it's just great, man. It's because I think, you know, relationships comes all different forms of life. Like it comes. I done met so many people just by being a professional football player. You done met so many people by just podcast you have, just being a pro cutting trainer and a showman. You know, it brings you different walks of life, and that's what you got to enjoy about the professionalism of what you do, of what I do. It brings you joy of meeting other people and hearing their stories, how they started, and that's just the joy of it. I think that's the beauty of life. I think that's the beauty with all the crazy stuff going on in life. I think the beauty of it, of just doing stuff like this, hearing another man out, hearing how he started his career, hearing how you started your career, and it's just the beauty of the
journey.
This is your platform. This is your platform to represent 817 Podcasts to know. Let's learn a little bit about Davon. Like, let's learn how Davon started. Let's learn how you started. Let's learn. I think that's the most amazing thing about life. Just learning about different people, learning about the struggle, how they grew up, and how they started, like what persuades you to start it. It's just the beauty of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I love that, man. Well, the other day we were in Vegas, Big A and Cade. Yeah. You would have loved this.
Tell me about it, 'cause I think Austin called me. I'm sorry to go. Austin called me a week ago, and I think the story you're about to tell me. Go ahead.
About Gary Payton?
Gary Payton. I knew that was the story you're about to tell me.
So
I knew that was the story.
Cade, he sends us a message. He said, Gary Payton's down here playing cards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, Gary Payton. Well, sure enough, it was. And he plays for the Cavs, I think.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they got him down there on a horse. And
I got the video. On my phone.
It's crazy.
I got the video. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was cool. Man,
Cade and Austin, I assume like they're big like sports fans too.
Oh, they are, for sure.
If you rocking with Roll Tide, you gotta be. I mean, LSU Roll Tide, you gotta be big sports people. So
they're who I turn to for any sports questions.
Yep.
So.
Cade knows. Austin was telling me Cade knows a lot.
Yeah.
So he sent me the video of Gary Payton Jr. Right? Gary Payton Jr. on the horse in Vegas, and he's like, "Yeah, we're in Vegas." I actually was supposed to go to Vegas with Mr. Brumbar. He wanted to go to Vegas, but I already had committed going back to the Saints for finish up OTAs minicamp. Larry was trying to get me to go to Vegas to watch. I mean, his daughter Elizabeth Cork. Yeah. I mean, such great people. Of course, resume, great horses, 1027. But
I'm about to have Todd and Elizabeth in here.
Yep.
They're great people.
Yep. So I was supposed to go there, but Big A sent me the video of Gary Payton Jr. riding the horses. He was like, "Guess who Cade got? Gary Payton, and I'm like, it's the dad or the son, So I
Me
saw
too. I thought it was the dad too.
so our dad is a legend. So I saw the son on a horse. I think he was on a flag.
Yeah,
like
on
that.
the
On the flag. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was amazing, man. Like you said, you never know what because he was like Gary Payton Jr. said he can cut a little bit. He can ride horses. So I guess Kate also must be like, okay, let me show you something.
Yeah, it was funny because we were telling him about you that you were kind of getting into the industry.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Somebody else was getting into it.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know nothing about it. Well, then 2 days later, he came and watched us all in the finals, and he had his hat on, and he was chilling up in the stands. It was pretty cool.
That's what's up, man. That's what I'm saying. Like trust is everything.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Honesty is everything. Even if it hurts, the truth hurts a lot. Trust me, a lot of times I had to tell the truth. It hurted me to say it because I had to say it because I had to get it out of my conscience, and I had to it was bothering me. I had to whatever it is, relationships, business, whatever. The truth hurts, and I'm sure he came to that because he's trusted to see a good show. He trusted that you guys was going to put on a good. He trusted something. He trusted.
Right off the bat.
Had to come to that show on Saturday. I mean, whatever the day was, he came with his cowboy hat. He trusted something to say, hey, I'm going to go back and watch these guys compete on whatever, Saturday, whatever it was.
Yes, sir.
He trusted something. It was something that he trusted that to come back and watch you guys. He didn't have to do that.
Right.
He trusted something to come back and do it. So he's in Vegas. There's plenty of stuff to do in Vegas.
Exactly.
So he trusted something for him to come back and watch you guys. So trust is everything, man. And like I said, to have the more people of color to trust this business, to come into this business, like look at Taylor. Taylor came into this business like he blew it up. I mean, he
unbelievable.
Did such amazing things.
Changed our whole world.
Such amazing things in his business. I mean, you need more people like that to come in his business. Whether it's Taylor, whether it's other people come in here and do awesome things like he did. I mean, and it's all about trust. It's all about connecting with the right people, running away from those people who are not the right people. Just staying away from them because it's draining. It's too much. And obviously Gary Payton Jr. trusted something to come back and watch you guys. So that's amazing to hear. That's cool. That's super cool to hear. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, man, what is one saying that you can leave the world with? Something maybe a quote or something inspirational, something that you live by maybe that gets you going.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of things I go by. But one thing, respect is earned, not given. When I say that, I mean, you want respect, you gotta earn it. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta earn it. Like, I'm here, and I relate everything I say almost to football, just like we can relate to horses.
Yes, sir.
That's just one quote. I have plenty of quotes. I have love, peace, and happiness. Treat people with love. Peace, happiness. Like nothing is worth my peace at this point in my life. Right now, I'm 31 years old. Nothing is worth my peace. Like if you're gonna interrupt my peace, then you don't need to be around me. Because I'm at the point where I'm done with the BS, the toxic BS. The women. It's just like if you're not in it to give me peace, and you're not, whether you're my wife, whether you're anybody. Like I just like with my wife sometimes. Like we have disagreements. I probably get and I love my wife to death. Like my wife is the greatest. Like I put up in the pedestal with anybody. Like my wife is the greatest wife. I get in the car and go to the ranch. I get in the car and go take a ride. It's not worth my peace of me having a unhappy home. Does it make sense?
100%.
It's not like love is everything. Love you give love with everything. You give love with some form of signs of respect. You give love with everything. Love with how you treat people. Like I said, people always remember how no matter how much money you got. If I walk in today, I'm a big man. If I walk in today and I was choosing to be an asshole to you, to your crew, like it's not about it's last impression is like how do you make someone feel? Like if you walk in there with like bad intentions, I don't care how much money you got. You're an asshole. Like you are who you are. And if you get more money, you're just gonna be a bigger asshole. That's all it's gonna be. Like it's not gonna make you be like, oh, I got a lot more money, I'm a better person. No, you're a bigger asshole. You're bigger who you are before you had money. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
absolutely.
I mean, treat people with respect, treat people with love, happiness, and come back to the respect thing. Respect is earned, not given. You gotta earn it, man. You gotta. Ain't no like I'm sure when you first got in the industry, ain't nobody respect you.
Right.
You gotta earn that. That shit gotta be earned. Like that has to be something that you earn. And people, you know how you earn it. You also show people your commitment, your consistency. What we talked about, your dedication to doing your job, to being great at your craft. Okay, like you, like yeah, I ain't do nothing. Like this is new for me. I ain't do nothing. I didn't do nothing in this horse industry. People they ain't gotta respect me, but I mean, you're not gonna disrespect me either. But I mean, you're not like, okay, you're not gonna respect me like, okay, he got great horse. I mean, I haven't did nothing. I gotta prove myself, just like I proved myself in the NFL.
Absolutely,
I'm gonna prove it again in this horse industry. So I mean, it's respect is earned, not given. Love, peace, happiness. I mean, happiness is. I mean, if you have love, if you have peace, more than
you're gonna be happy.
You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy. So I mean,
dude, that's strong. That may be the best answer anybody's ever given.
That's kind of like what I'll leave you with. I mean, it's you know, it's. I mean, this world, like I said, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world today. But I mean, love, peace, happiness, respect is earned, not given. I tell my son all the time, like, just because you're my son doesn't mean people are waiting to go hard on you when you're into a sport, because it's like, that's Davon's son. Like, we
almost got it harder.
We about to F him up. Like, that's his. Like, we want to show him that just because his dad played in the NFL, like, that don't mean he good. We gon' like, I tell my son all the time, like, you gotta have a chip on your shoulder. Like, you can't think that like stuff is sweet. Like, it's all cool. Like, oh, my dad. No, you gotta work. You gotta be better than me. You gotta work even harder, because it's gonna be even harder for you. You gotta work even harder. Like, you gotta have a chip on your shoulder that I'm gonna be great. Like, I'm gonna, and I tell him, it's no pressure if you don't want to play ball. Like, I done built enough relationships. You would hope that I build enough relationships that he can veer off and do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Be a sports agent, if you want to go ride cutting horses, if you want to go be a roper, whatever. You know, we done built enough. I would think that by the time I'm done, I've built enough relationships to veer him off in the right direction. There's no pressure if you want to play football. Would I love you to play football? Absolutely. But there's no pressure. Like, I'm not going to dislike you because you don't play football.
Absolutely.
It is what I know what comes with playing football. It's a lot of dedication. You know, It's a lot of, maybe, you know, if you know, depends on what position is head trauma risk in you know, CTE. It's a lot of stuff that comes with being an NFL player. And I'm so happy that I haven't had none that I know of, any concussions. Because, I mean, there's a lot of shit that I see that's like, man, these guys effed
messed him up.
He's effed up. He's effed. You know, I haven't been in that position to have concussions because I play on the defensive line. I play with my hands first. So I haven't been in that position, but I've seen a lot of guys that are like effed up, like they're just effed. Like, after they're done playing, just effed up. And there's some guys that are great after they're done playing. You know, but it's a risk for everything. You know, so there's no pressure if he don't want to play football. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna be mad at you. Right. We got plenty of stuff we can do. So you probably can be my business partner. You know, you can
exactly.
You can do stuff for me.
We gonna have stuff to do.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, yeah, man, I just leave you with that though. Love, peace, happiness, respect is earned, not given. And I think if you do those, I think for sure the love, peace, happiness. I mean, that's everything in life. I mean, that's everything you need in life. You know, respect people, love people, and peace is everything. And if you have peace, you're gonna be, like you said, you're gonna be happy. So yeah. I mean, that's really all I got with that I'll leave you with. I mean, and like I said, it's been a blessing just to be on here, and you know, 817. I think I brought some horses from that sale before, so I mean, it's a blessing to finally come put, like, you know, face the name,
yes,
and meet you, and be here and share my platform with you. You share your platform with me, and it's.
Well, man, I can't thank you enough, and I look forward to the future.
Yeah,
you know, to see.
I'm sure we're going to see
you around at the shows, and
we're going to see a lot. You're going to be at the Summer Spectacular?
Oh, yes, sir.
I'll be there, so I'll make sure I see you. Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
I'll be there. I'll be in Texas all of July. I know I'm going to go to my house in South Florida Sunday, Father's Day, and just kick it out there for a couple of days. And I'll probably be in Texas all July. I'll be training for training camp all July.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, anytime, man, you come out to the house. And
yes, sir.
We'll
get together. Let's do it.
Well, thank you for coming on, man, and good luck in the future.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.